my neighbor texted me a picture of a fledgling in her horse's trough. I told her I would come right over, and the other crows were watching me in the trees.
I know, it's okay.
The baby was completely soaked, just drenched in that water bucket, and I wanted to make sure that I thoroughly dried the feathers. And the family was watching. They're right in the tree.
Mama has been watching.
Crows were able to see that I moved the fledgling over by where the bush was and put it in a safe area.
Good, nice and safe, huh? There's your baby.
I put a little bit of peanuts and scrambled eggs, and I noticed that the mom, she would come down, or the family member would come down and get the food, and then they were feeding it to the fledgling. It was really neat to watch. I know that it was a fledgling. At this stage, all they're doing is hopping around. There's zero flight, maybe a little bit off the ground, but they're still getting their flight feathers.
I know, guys, it's okay. Nobody's gonna mess with the baby.
I would look out the window to make sure it's still there. When I went outside, you would always see one of the family members. And with crows, they do this crowd feeding. So the entire family takes care of the fledglings. And I always saw them in the trees. I watched it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
You're so cute.
As the baby got older, he was starting to perch up on the top. And you could tell he was getting to a point where ready to fly and ready to kind of be with his family at some point. And then I went out one morning and he had flown. I saw the fledgling on the fence on the other property. Officially grown enough feathers to fly up and over the fence area. I wanted to continue to speak to the baby because I have crows that are around our property. They trust me, and I do feel like I have a great relationship with them. We've got around 30 animals. Most of them are rescues. Crows protect us, always alerting me when we have a coyote or there's a hawk.
Wondering what the commotion is.
I noticed one day when we were outside, my husband saying, "Why is this crow flying over us and then going back to the coop, and flying over us and going back to the coop and looking down?" Well, there was a coyote there, and all the crows chased this coyote off. You can see them dive bombing. If there's any hawk that flies into the area, they're immediately chased off. And so I felt like it's my duty to make sure that I'm protecting their family too. What's amazing about crows is that they can memorize faces. They recognize you, and they say that they'll recognize a face and remember it the entire duration of their life. What was so cute is I started to see the baby around our property perched up in the trees, and you can tell that it's the fledgling by the way their caw is. It's a much louder, the baby noise that they make.
This guy, immediately when I come outside,
he's become one of my closest little crow friends, and he's out there immediately in the trees when I go outside, and it's pretty cute.
Hey, buddy.